guys, it's Jess. Welcome to my channel. Thank you so much for stopping by today. If you're here, I'm guessing you are in college or about to be in college, so hey, what's up? I am going to be a junior at the University of Texas, and I've lived in a dorm for 2 years, and I'm about to live in one for a third. I feel like it's kind of weird. People don't usually do that. But from living in a dorm, I've learned a lot of things about how to just use your space effectively and how to store things and how to really get creative with the space. And so I wanted to share with you all of my space saving tricks today. If you're new here, be sure to head on down below, hit that subscribe button, turn on that bell notification if you want. Over the past couple years, because of the advice of other people, I've really been able to make good use of the space. When I came into college, I knew none of this, and so I am sharing my different tips of things you can buy or ways you can get creative to make the best use out of your space. Especially if you have a roommate and you might be sharing a room for the first time, these things are going to come in so much handy for you. If you're like a lot of people I know a lot of girls like to bring a lot of clothes. If you are in that same boat, or if you're just anyone who's stylish, clothes can get kind of hard to store. Sometimes your closet space in college is like very tiny. My best piece of advice someone gave me was to invest in good hangers. If you buy those velvet hangers, they are so thin that you can fit so much more. I didn't realize it until I actually changed everything to that. It's so nice. I never bought them until college because they just seemed expensive. What I learned is you can buy them at Ross or like a TJ Maxx at Home Goods. I think I got most of mine from the store at home. I got them on sale. So they're definitely like a worthwhile investment. Another one of my friends uses those hangers. They're called, I think, Wonder hangers. I don't even know how those work. They're super crazy, but definitely get good hangers so you can fit as many pieces of clothing in your closet as you want and you don't have to worry about like what you can and can't pack. When it comes to shoes, definitely get some sort of shoe holder. So this past year I went to Walmart, I got one of those hanging shoe holders, and I found that things like sneakers, sandals, my Birkenstocks, they all slide really nicely in it. Sometimes if I have really skinny sandals, I'll fit 2 in, and I love using this because it gives me a place to tuck away my shoes and I can also still see them all, which works really well. Something that is like priceless advice if you get nothing else from this video, definitely use underbed storage. I've never had like a lofted bunk bed, but what I have had every year is I've had a lot of underbed storage. Some of my friends have lofted their beds really high, some of mine have like fit dressers under it. I just have a few Sterilite, like the plastic company, I have Sterilite cubes under my bed, and so under my bed I have, I keep my Tupperware stuff down there, I keep snacks, I kept my printer there this year because I didn't want to look at it. I would keep like kind of crafty stuff that was too big for my desk. I keep a lot of stuff under my bed. I guess both years I've had my bed against the wall, but my freshman year my roommate did the same thing, but she had both sides of her bed where she could reach it, and so she had like her jeans, her sweaters. You can put so much stuff under your bed. You can totally find like affordable, good underbed storage, and that will change your life because that's so much that like it gives things a home, but you don't have to look at it. Similar note to that, when it comes to having like drawers or even dressers, how you fold stuff can really make a difference. If you've never watched Tidying Up with Marie Kondo or just like learned how to fold things, I wouldn't say I'm great at folding, but when I actually like slow down and try and fold things well versus when I'm in a hurry, it really does change how much space it takes up. So if you learn how to fold, it will help you. One of my friends who lived in a very small room this year, she actually had a smaller mini fridge, but she had her dresser and then she had her mini fridge on top of it. So like if you're gonna do something like that, make sure it's not too heavy or anything, but I definitely thought that was so smart of her to get 2 things like stacked away, and then she had this little station with her fridge, and I'm like, that is so nice. If there is a way that you can kind of creatively rearrange things to use your space better, definitely do that. If you can, use things for decoration and like for actual use. This is something I've stolen from my friend Sarah, and I think I used it in a decorating video before, and this is one of my favorite pieces of advice. She got like cute reusable plates. Like she wanted to have like plates she could use every now and then that would actually look like her style. And so when she's not using them, she keeps them on her shelf like propped up. So cute. There are these dishes and these cups, and it just like looks really good. Her little mugs are on her shelves too. And so when she's not using it, it's like a decorator piece. And so I'm like, that is so smart. And then when she does use it, she just pulls it down and she can wash it, put it back. It's so smart. I don't know if y'all are gonna have sinks in your room or any storage for bathroom type stuff, but I would definitely suggest, kind of like what we've been saying, look for things like those drawers you can put under your sink that slide, or different people will do caddies. You want to find a way to put all of your like toiletries, your cosmetics, your shower caddy, you want to find a way to tuck those away and organize them. Basically, you're trying to find ways to tuck away things so they're hidden in plain sight, or so that they're just not in the way. You're basically just trying to find a home for everything when you're in a dorm room. Like, it's a small space, but you can totally make do. I heard this on a TikTok the other day and I thought it was such like wise advice. Someone said, my life became clean when I realized that just like a silverware drawer, everything you own needs to have its own place. Like, you don't ever struggle to put away your silverware, like you know where it goes. So like everything needs a home like that. And so as I'm giving you these ideas, you want to be thinking of ways that you can like give everything a home, I guess. Those little cubes you can buy that are like cloth and they look really cute, but then you take the lid off and you can store stuff in it. So helpful. I have one at home I keep sweaters in, but you could definitely like store just about anything in there, and I like how those look at the end of your bed. I think those are really cute, but then it's just like storage you brought with yourself. You kind of need to keep it clean. I know it's really easy for your room to get messy, especially if you have friends over or if you're just not like a naturally clean person, but keeping it clean is what's gonna make it look big, because I can tell you when I would have stuff all over my counter, by my sink, and all over my desk, my bed, that's when the room starts to feel like it's like caving in on you. But if you can do a 10-minute clean every day, I would, before I went to bed, I would put everything in my backpack, I would lay out my outfit, I would clean everything so I could get to my bed. And if you can do like a 10-minute clean every day, it really will help make a difference. If you want your room to look bigger, I cannot stress this enough, you need to make your bed every day. If you're in a dorm room and that's like your room you live in, especially if you are in there, like some people never stay in their dorm room, but if you're going to be in your dorm room, I really suggest that you make your bed, because you will notice a difference. It just makes your room look so much nicer and neater, and I really think it makes the space look bigger. Also, I did bring like a million pillows, so if I didn't make the bed, it looked really messy, but that's probably a me problem. If you're trying to fit everything in your room, be sure to be mindful of what you're bringing that's kind of extra or might be like repeat items. I do think you should like bring 2 sets of sheets and bring 2 towels. Like, I think that helps just in case something's in the wash or it gets dirty. But like, you also don't need a million. Like, I have so many sheets at school and it takes up so much space. And so going into next year, I actually have been doing a lot of cleaning in my home here with my family. And so I'm knowing that when I go back to my storage and get all my stuff out, there's definitely some things I'm not going to keep. Like, just think of things that you tend to like have a lot of. You maybe don't need that many in college. If you need like 1 or 2 of something, that's like cool. But the less repeats you have of an item, or like the less clutter you have, it's already going to make your space seem like a lot bigger. This tip I know works for some people, but also a lot of people, you may not have this. Where I lived, we were able to take furniture out if we didn't want it, and so I always get rid of the desk, because the desk that comes with my room is like really big and it's just a rectangle table. And so I bring in like a small desk that I got from Home Depot that my mom and I assembled, because it saves a lot of space and I just don't spend that much time there, and so that really helps. I also take out, we have like a nightside table. I don't keep it because I have a small bookshelf I use. And so if there's a way, like, again, all of this that I've been saying is like literally was me balling on a budget, but like if you can take out some of your bigger pieces that you don't have to keep, totally recommend. Very much suggest it. With your bed, if you're trying to loft it, you can always get those risers. They're not that expensive. You can buy them at like literally anywhere selling college stuff right now, but definitely look into risers, because that's how you can end up fitting more under your bed. So guys, if you're in college and you have any tips that I forgot to mention or don't know about, please leave those in the comments below. We can all chat about that and hopefully help each other out. But yeah, I hope this was helpful, at least one of these to you, because I know moving is stressful and like getting your dorm set up can be a little tricky at first, but I hope that you are able to use these and make your dorm just a really fun space for you. I know not everyone feels that way, but like I genuinely love getting my dorm set up and making it feel like my little home away from home. So if you guys enjoyed this, please be sure to leave a thumbs up. That would be super nice. And if you want, be sure to subscribe down below. Anyways, y'all, I hope you are doing well and that you have an amazing week, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye!